From Colorado Public Radio, this is Terra Firma. Hello, friends. I'm CMarie Fuhrman. Each episode of Terra Firma brings part of the natural world to life with a new insight to take with you. Come with me on this journey. This time, to Comb Ridge in southern Utah. From above, it resembles a great spine rising from the landscape, a distinct line of smooth ridges among a sea of red rock. I have been dreaming of this walk. Late afternoon, on the last day of the year, tomorrow, New Year's Day, I will turn 50. I have bought a dress, red and long, satin and taffeta. I am wearing the beaded necklace made by a friend and gifted to me by my partner. I have on my old tennis shoes, but my moccasins are wrapped in the dress, and both are in the backpack that carries those essentials that a walk in the desert requires. The drive to get here was over red dirt and through terrain that wouldn't, if the sun had not shone brightly these last few days, have been passable. The half-mile from where I parked to the ridge was through cryptobiotic soil, tender, vulnerable soil that my dog, Carhartt, and I carefully navigated, using animal trails when we could, jumping rock to rock if we couldn't. Before the desert meets the sandstone, a wash slices through. Cuts like this are deep, and though I have not seen them full in spring, I can imagine the flood they bring from the steepness of the banks we slide down and climb out of. Here, the earth is firm with sage and grasses whose names I have forgotten or never knew. As suddenly as a wash appeared before us, now cottonwoods rise around us. The air is thick with their earthy smell and alive with the sound of their leaves, both those that remain on the branches and those dried and crackling along the thin stream that runs before us. In places where the sun seldom reaches, there is still snow. The white snow on the red sandstone is almost as striking as the red stone meeting the deep blue sky. No other color but red gives me this feeling of exultation. It feels right for the occasion, where the sun finds a stone and alcoves where art thousands of years old remains. It feels spring-like. Carhartt and I pause at a wall of ancient petroglyphs to watch the way the art moves with the sun and shadows of cottonwood. On this wall, the elk is still running. The sheep eternally outruns the arrow. The people that are gathered here gather here still. Though I cannot know the artists, I will draw or photograph these beings, and some will reappear on my own skin. Some appear there now. Walking toward the top of the ridge, away from the petroglyphs, I am reminded of the season. Despite the warmth the stone holds, it is below freezing, and as soon as the sun drops behind the Sangre de Cristos, all heat will be gone and frost will form and slick this already smooth rock. But my errand will not take long. We wind our way through boulders and a landscape fantastic in its uniqueness, sometimes impassable because of its steepness. And at times I am lifting my dog and then myself so that we may make it through the places that only water has passed. The ascent is gradual, but it is an ascent, and I feel the burn of climbing in my legs. And then, finally, we are there, the top of the ridge. A few more steps and the fall would be fatal. We have reached the edge. Below me, a sheer face, red boulders and canyon floor. In the distance, snow-covered peaks. And in front of me, a sky turning blue to pink. I am quick to change from these clothes of chore to this dress of celebration. The hem brushes the ground, and though my moccasins cannot be seen, they warm my feet. It is strapless, sleeveless, and elegance never made for this landscape, but made for this moment nonetheless. I let the light coat I am wearing fall away, and I walk to the edge. As the sun begins to set, the last rays of the 49th year fill my hair, the folds of my dress, bathe my skin in a light that is, at that moment, all mine. And I whisper to the ancestors who have joined me here, thank you. Thank you, Creator, for this life. This field recording was gathered by Jacob Job. I'm CMarie Fuhrman. Terra Firma is a production of Colorado Public Radio.